Recording.
All right, welcome to Roleplay Cafe. This is John. We are back with the One Ring, the Mines of Moria campaign. The group last time um, returned to the mansions of Thrain and had spent most of the session trying to get the doors of Durin to open. Eventually, they were able to solve the puzzle. And we ended the previous session with the seal of the doors of Durin breaking open and the doors sliding and the moonlight shining inside and revealing the dark chasm that is before them. So if you look at the map, I'm actually going to figure out a way to make these blue and red marks like
Mhm.
semi-transparent so you can see this better. But
You probably still can. You just
yeah,
have to go
but
in your setting. Yeah.
yeah, I'll figure that
Mhm.
out. It doesn't really cover up any of these numbers right now, but we're essentially starting at number 27,
Mhm.
which is right there. That is the doors of Durin. Uh,
Mhm.
you will notice that the the numbers are going in reverse order, and
Mhm.
that's because the order of the numbers is the order in which these areas were built. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you go all the
Interesting.
way to the other end, that's called Old Moria,
Hmm.
and that is where they started because they came from the Lonely Mountain and created Moria.
Mhm.
And the Lonely Mountain is on the opposite side of the Misty Mountains.
Mm.
So how this works is uh, we are going to uh, draw lines on here, like as you designate the way that you want to go. You're going to kind of draw a path through the map, preferably someone that is not close to green or, I mean, red or blue. So maybe Doon or Eric can do this since
I could
you're
change
kind
my
of purple
color.
and yellow. Okay, yeah, if you can figure that out, that's fine too.
Okay,
Um,
so just so you guys know what you want to do, you click on the pencil, the drawing tool, then you click on draw freehand. Okay,
that's like the signature.
and then you go all the way to the
Configure.
bottom to the gear. Yep. And then what you want to do is you want to go to line opacity and probably turn it down to, I don't know, maybe zero point 0.5 maybe, or zero point 0.4 maybe, and see how that looks. And then I would also like maybe turn the line width down to like maybe, I don't know, 6 maybe, and try that. And you can just make a mark on the side before you go. And then make sure that the fill is to none. And then you should be good. Oh,
Hmm.
and don't forget to save configure default. You got to save it. Otherwise, it won't
Oh,
save your. Yeah,
interesting.
otherwise it won't save your settings. And then
Yeah, you
uh,
can't even see mine.
uh,
Okay, I got it
if
to
you
work. I
wanna,
got I got mine
yeah,
working how I want
and then
it.
if you wanna erase it, just click on
Like select
select
it, delete
drawing,
it. I got
click
mine.
it, and delete. Yeah, yeah. So,
Sorry, I interrupted you. Say that again if you want to erase it.
oh, just click select the square box with the dashes, the broken square box at the top there, and just click on it, and then delete, hit delete, and it'll delete it.
Hey,
So. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can. It maybe need to be a little bit lighter. Can't hardly read the 26. I think still a little tough to read. Maybe turn it down a smidge more. Or we just draw the line and don't cover the numbers up. That would be easy as well. So we can.
uh, yeah, I'd probably stick with the transparency because we
Mhm.
need to.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
Okay,
we don't
how's
have
right?
to get
this?
it
Can you see that?
exactly
Can you see that,
perfect.
or is it
There,
too light?
there you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
that's
too
good.
light.
That's good.
Okay.
No, that's good. Did the blue and red line disappear for you guys?
Yes.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I just made them invisible for the purposes of drawing this line. If you want to see them, I can put them back. But
We have an idea.
I figured they would get in the way.
And I don't think I think they're rough, right? Like we saw a map or something that was like roughly drawn.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh, this road is going to be clear and this road's going to be dangerous. So we have an idea. There's two wigglies that go through the middle.
Yeah. The other option is you could draw from the overhead view. That's up to you guys. But
Oh yeah.
uh,
Make
so
more sense. Should we do both?
so it, only if it's significant. But let me just explain one thing before. What you guys should decide is
Mhm.
where you like. You should pick an ultimate destination, which you like.
Oh, because it's a journey from
That's
the entrance to the destination.
right. Yes. So it doesn't necessarily have to be where you think the armor is. And the reason you might not want to go that far is because you need a clear path back to the exit if you want to go on if you want to like warp back to Rivendell to do your fellowship phase. That's one of the primary reasons. One of the secondary reasons is you need to explore areas in order to find a safe haven where you can rest.
Mm.
If you so by resting, you can end your journey, and you can say you're going to rest for a few days, and you can recover some of your fatigue, and make the journey a little bit less bearable. I mean, a little more bearable. So you're the numbers. So the significance of the numbers. Uh, the numbers are obviously like major places on the map, like major, I guess, landmarks is the correct term. And there is interesting things there. You might not necessarily be bad. There could be treasures and stuff you could find, and
Mhm.
so that's another reason to explore these areas. As you are performing we're doing the journey roll, and you're making your way through Moria. We're going to do events, and if an event takes place near one of these sites, or these landmarks, then we like it. You may get pulled into something at that landmark, and
Love it.
um, so the reason you may want to explore the non-landmark areas is to look for those safe areas. And if there's not a number there, then I'm going to randomly generate a like rooms and stuff where you stop. So there's specific events and things at all of the numbers, but if you stop in other places or have events there, then you may get pulled into a random room.
So that would be
And
like if
that
we're looking at that would be like if we're looking at the map, like if we go to some area that looks like an area but is not marked on the map.
right, that'll be a random.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll a random.
Okay.
And whatever that role is, it may encompass like a larger area depending on what the result is.
Yeah.
So uh and because there's a side view and a top view, that really only matters if you're if you're taking a particular path up or down. If you look at the numbers in the side view, it's all basically one straight line for the most part.
Mostly on
There's
the
a few
same level, anyways.
yeah, yeah. So for the most part, except for if you go up and down the endless staircase, obviously that's a difference. If you're going down into the deeps, which is like where the Balrog was awakened, uh, and that's where they started digging for mithril. Uh, there's a couple more passages down there that are height sensitive. So
Is it
for the
possible to
most part,
mine mineral as a single dwarf in Moria, or do we need a whole operation? to get some more to get some
Um,
mithril.
I mean, you're not going to be able to get a significant amount with just, your small group, but I mean, you would be able to get some if it's already exposed.
Sounds
Um,
appealing.
you know, you would need. I mean, generally, you would need to blast away some of the rock and then start, going through the walls to see what's available and what's been exposed by the explosion. But if you find some that is right on the surface, yeah, and all you need is a pick really to get it out. But
Can Chester come inside here?
I'm sorry.
Can Chester come into Moria?
Uh, as of right now, you don't know. You don't. If you come across like an opening, you need like a partially collapsed tunnel that you need to squeeze through. Chester is not going to be able to do that. But as of right now, Chester can access the doors of Durin, and you guys can make his way through. But we will find out how far he's actually able to go by
Yeah.
dice rolls.
The scale of this thing is so massive. It makes sense that, like, even these little passages, right? Like at the very entrance of 27 from the top view, it's like each of these little things is like a mile long. That's like really long. It doesn't look like it looks like a little thing here, but like there's a lot of area.
Yeah, so the entire length of Moria is about 50 miles or close to it, maybe something like that. So yeah, it's not a tiny place.
Greater Los Angeles.
And it's all underground, except for the silver team. So yeah, so you guys should discuss amongst yourselves where you want to go for your first leg of your journey. I will remind you that the armories, which is the suspected location of uh, of Red Hand's family armor, is 17,
Oh,
which
shoot.
is technically considered part of the deeps.
Do that. Mm-hmm.
If so, there that kind of those are kind of regions. So if you look at there's areas marked on here in red. The West Moria is where you're coming in. That's
Mm-hmm.
one region. The road is another region. The upper levels, the Darrow Delph,
The
and the
armory is
deeps.
down there.
Yep.
No. Okay.
What? That's only
And
30 miles away, at
not.
least.
What are you and it's going downhill. What are you complaining about? Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
if you go
Well,
up the endless staircase, it is all downhill,
yeah.
all the way down to 17. So,
Um,
easy walk.
I will, or Calrio will obviously defer to the dwarves in this case. Um, but what he is wondering if would possibly be any elven artifacts also lost in here, possibly. But yeah, he'll
So,
leave it up to dwarves.
yeah, uh, I mean, I would think that Faldor would probably know a little bit about that. If
Mm-hmm.
Faldor wants to do a lure roll, we
Nice.
can.
I wonder how
Sure.
the dwarves would treat elven artifacts in Moria, like in
Well,
the old times.
Depends if it's a
that's what
gift
we're
or
gonna
not, I
find
guess.
out.
Yeah. All right.
Did you?
Can I use my book?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Moria Historium. Open. I go, oh, yes.
I hope there's an artifact that's like the power of friendship between elves and dwarves.
I think that was the door.
That was it. We got it.
We did it. All right. So the book gives me a bonus die, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm favored. I don't really want to use any hope on this. I have a bonus. All right. Let's go. Great success.
Ooh.
All right. So how many sixes did
Artifacts,
you
let
get?
me tell you. One.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yes. So Faldor knows that after the doors of Durin were crafted, there was a great exchange over a series of several centuries of gifts between the dwarves and elves before I think it was Doran the Fourth sealed the door after he was corrupted by the rings of power.
Hmm.
Uh, so there is going to be elven artifacts inside of Moria. However, they were, as far as Faldor is concerned, entirely crafted and gifted to the dwarves.
Oh, okay. So they're dwarven property, basically. Okay. Got
Yes.
it.
Now, it's quite possible that these orcs have gotten their filthy hands on elven artifacts and brought them into Moria. But
Makes sense.
anything found in Moria, or like
Hmm.
originally, would have been
Hmm.
a gift from the elves.
Okay. Well,
With your great success, unless you have something else you want to do with it, Eric, I can. There's another piece of information that I can give you.
Okay.
You want the okay? So there's nothing else you want to do with it. You just want that extra information.
Hold on a second. Can I talk
Okay,
it out with the guys?
sure.
All right. So what I'm thinking, I like the idea of extra information, but I also like the idea of maybe finding like a lesser known or secret path that gets to said area that's less
hmm.
hostile.
Hmm.
what about like an elven like a hostel or like an elven like like there was part of Moria that was like for harboring elves, and maybe we can use that as a camp.
Um, yeah, there wouldn't be anything like that.
Nothing like that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the elves basically just came in through the doors of Durin.
Like old stunties? Come on, John.
Um, I don't have any other
But
ideas.
okay.
But
No,
yeah, that's
I
kind
don't
of what I was
know. I
thinking.
mean, yeah, I that's fine. Anything I'd rather have a easier trip than
Yep.
a smidgen about some
Yeah.
elven artifacts which I can't recover, so to speak.
My yeah. I guess my other my only other thing was to like ask for like a specific one we know for sure was last seen in Moria that
Hmm.
we could the hat that we know is here and to
Hmm.
maybe put on our radar.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I'm good with
so
the yeah, I'm good with the other information.
Your choice.
okay, so why don't I like float what it is this extra piece of information is, and you guys can decide because it doesn't quite fall into that category. But there are uh, rumors of the secret area where the Narvi, who was the dwarf who collaborated with Celebrimbor to create the Rings of Power, somewhere in West Moria. That is the thing that I will float out with you.
Something related to the Rings of Power and Celebrimbor and the Dwarven Alliance potentially.
Yeah, they are. Well, here's the other thing that just made me think of. Would it behoove us to head up there to see if they have better equipment for us for when we go deeper? Because right now we're just going off of whatever we came out of our homes with. Granted that some of us have specialized weapons and whatnot, but something a little magical might be better, you know?
Sorry, you're saying
Should we go looking for this to better equip ourselves for what's farther in?
I see. So
And
from Borland's perspective, I think I'm just Borland's thinking we're setting our journey for the armory. Like we're Let's focus on the mission, which is gets there before our
Mulder,
rival.
seeing your confusion, he'll say, "Better Sharpies make us better fighters to get there easier.
Um,
Better equipment means easier going in the long run."
I have
Not saying that we can't do it.
no problem with better equipment, but let's get there already.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And not no offense to us, but we didn't really do all too that well against those orcs.
We did great on our journey here. We're better. We're prepared now. We know what to refer up against.
And then it's a gamble anyway. We don't know if we're gonna find
True.
anything that's this anyway, right? So
True.
I would rather focus on the prime directive.
I think you should
I think
choose
it's the
based on your
goal.
character, whatever your character's more interested.
Our primary goal. I don't think it's worth the gamble because we're also gambling on finding someplace safe to
Like we don't really know anything. I think we're
rest.
kind of coming in blind. So I think we head toward our destination and we be very careful and aware as we do. Or no, sorry, not very careful. Very. What is this? Never, scratch that. We're not being very careful. We're just being aware. Ready to look for advantages and safety when it's available to us as we progress toward our.
Yeah, I think this is our safe a spot for safety
What do you
because
mean?
right now we don't have anything.
Pretty safe.
This would be a possibility to find one.
Well,
Oh,
we're
I see.
following Faldor anyway, right? Isn't he leading us?
Oh,
I
I
don't know
guess
who's
technically
leading.
I do have that. I do
Yeah.
have that
Oh
information.
yes, yep, yes. Because
So you can do what you really want to do and tell us whatever you
Yep,
want.
it's this way to the left, down.
I mean, seriously, from your character's perspective, we don't know.
But it says it
Yeah.
goes straight. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's left here. Let's go.
So yeah, I
Well,
mean, I trust Faldor's judgment.
I
So
know where I want to go. I don't know how to get there. Faldor, which way do we go?
yep, yep. So
I mean, we have. Wow.
that makes it easy. If you think that going to that spot and equipping is the
I
safest
yeah.
and best thing, then we really have no choice but to follow you and get there. So is what I'm getting at. So
Well,
But
so
I'm just saying that it would be best to be better prepared. I don't want to walk into another um whatever that one evil human town was and
yeah,
get by the skin of our teeth again. I'd rather have all
yeah,
the skin on my teeth and get out of here this
I
time.
like that idea.
okay,
That's my thought, and that's what we're gonna do. So
okay, that's what we're gonna do.
okay,
Perfect.
so we're going to
all right,
West Moria to the little secret. I'll use that to flesh out the rest of what you were teasing us with there, John.
okay. So this under the directions of Narvi, a secret chamber was created specifically to allow Celebrimbor to come into Moria and assist with the crafting of the 5 rings for the Dwarven Kings. And this room was, I mean, Faldor knows that uh, this room was not uh, readily available to the common dwarf inside of Moria. In fact, it does not appear on the map, but there are a small series of runes that suggest it is actually uh, down in actually right where Doon was has his cursor. I'm trying to ping there that it is down there in uh, accessible only through a secret passageway, and it is going to. You'll have to spend a little bit of time search. I mean, the Faldor doesn't know exactly how to open the passage, but he knows where the room is accessible as. And the other thing Faldor knows from his bonus is that this would probably be the only area in West Moria that has any sort of tools, assuming they haven't been pillaged, because all of the mining took place in the center and eastern half of the or actually everything west or east of the endless stairs is where the mining took place. There was not a significant amount of mining that happened in this area, so there's not a lot of tools here for doing that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so are we gonna do our first journey to there?
That's where
Sorry.
I want to head.
Okay. Oh, so the
All
first
right.
journey is going from where we are now to these chamber with the secret passage.
Yes.
Basically,
Yep.
27 to halfway between 26. It looks like,
Interesting.
give or take.
Okay.
You want to redraw the line? Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. I'm gonna redraw the journey.
Yeah. So draw it to where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
And whichever
Is that
path you want to take.
is that
Finger cramps up. Hurry up.
I'm pinging on the
Jesus.
upper,
Okay, hold
like
on.
Yeah,
the overhead one.
upper one is.
Hold on.
where-
I gotta redo it. I'm gonna actually draw the line.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
through
It's
the
okay.
through the hallways. One moment, please. Jeez.
We're gonna mine a hole, even though there's a passageway that takes us exactly there. We're gonna
Okay, why is this not working?
dig through the wall
Oh, here it's working.
because it's not that good of a drawing tool.
Okay, how's that?
Okay, that's good.
Should I do
Okay.
one down here too in the side view? Is it down a little bit?
No,
Maybe I'll
it's
just make it up.
That's good.
It's
That's
over
good.
Yeah,
here.
it's
We
fine.
made it.
It's up to you. Okay.
Oh, actually, it's
All
probably
right.
this little secret passageway. I'm gonna do
Oh,
it
wait.
over here. Fix it.
Fills it all in yellow, green.
Don't worry. Just
Do it this way.
Why is this not working?
What happened?
Why-
What?
I'm trying. Oh, okay. There we go.
No, we're definitely going to this. The secret passage is definitely here. It's in this room. I know. I can tell on the way it looks.
Why can't I draw? Okay, that's point.
You know,
That's 1.7. 2.5. Okay, we're just gonna say it's 3.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 3. It is 3 miles. So we are going to. You're going to have one event every 2 miles. Or no, wait,
Unless
no, I'm sorry. It's
I
one event.
roll.
It's one event every mile.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, we need to do. So we will start the journey now. Now to remember, there's different roles. There is the process is the same. You know, we do the travel roll, and then we find out who's going to respond, who the target of the event is, and then we find out what the event is. The difference is who is doing all of these roles. So we have the hunter is being replaced by the delver. They are going to roll craft.
I think
So
we
who did
decided
we establish?
I think I was going to do that, right? Since I'm
Okay.
favored in craft, and I also have that rune that could make me auto succeed with craft.
Okay. So what were you doing previously?
I was the explorer.
Okay. So that means so we're gonna rearrange everything on here. I'm just going to use the I'm just going to use the hunter as the delver, just because they don't have that built into it. So that means we're missing a scout. So was Elwayne going to become the scout, or was somebody else going to take
What is
What?
the scout
Elwing's
stat?
roll.
What is the skill?
Explore.
No, Elwing's not the explorer.
Okay, yeah, because she's only got 1 pip and is not.
I
Is
can
anybody
take
better?
I can take the scout. I have 2 pips. I'm not great
Yeah.
at it.
Only got 1.
I'm not great at it, but I can take it. I guess I'm the only one with 2, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Me.
Okay. All right. And then that means that, well, somebody still has to do the travel roll.
Oh.
I think that's what Borland was doing before.
Oh, I should do the travel roll. I think that's better for me. I think that's better if I do specialize for it.
Does Calriel have explore?
At 1
He's no
pip.
better.
Yep.
All right, she's got the lower TN, so I think that's probably why we stuck with Elwing doing it, because you both just had 1, but she had the lower TN.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have Faldor as the Delver, Elwing as the Scout, Calriel as the Lookout, and we continue to have Borland as the Guide.
Yes. Perfect. That makes sense. The dwarves are kind of nav.
Okay, so let's do the first roll, and
So it's
you
still
roll.
me first.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Leave. We just
Great
to the air
success.
currents. You know that the air's traveling this way, so we go that way.
It worked.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, yeah, I had these numbers wrong. So that how far you guys make it before an event takes place is actually determined by this travel.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are actually going to arrive there within 1 event.
Nice.
So someone please roll a 6-sided die,
Not me.
and we will figure out who the target is.
I always have bad stuff happen when I do it, so I'm
All right, that only leaves David.
I'm leery on doing it. There we go. True neutral roll. I love
A 3. All right, so that's the Lookout.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I always
Calriel
roll.
rolled themselves. All
Mhm.
right.
it. Roll
So let's. So we need to find out what the event is. So someone please roll a feat die. 1df.
Am I rolling that
Actually,
too?
I get.
I'll
Sure.
do it. Sorry, David.
Here comes an eye of Sauron.
Yay,
Yeah,
Sauron.
yeah.
Wait,
That was
no,
a
that's
10.
good. 10's good.
No, yeah, that is good. All right. So,
Gandalf.
you, Faldor, or I'm sorry, Calriel, is pressing on a little further ahead than everybody else, keeping the party in view behind him, but checking some of these various passages. And based off of the instructions that Faldor and Borland put together to find out where this passage is, you easily are going.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're easily able to find the way to this passage. But please roll your awareness, and we will see
Okay.
what the significance is,
Okay.
if any.
Do I have anything else? No, I won't do that. I won't do that. Okay. All right. So awareness it is coming in. There we go.
Whoa! All right.
Nice.
So Calriel is able, is moving through Moria and a little further ahead of the others, like I said.
Mhm.
I assume he's a little uncomfortable by this. Would you Would you agree with that,
Oh
David?
yeah, I would.
Maybe
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Probably
Uh,
slightly claustrophobic. I'm sure that. Excuse me. I'm sure. It's probably clammy in here. Probably smells funny.
yes,
There's
this
probably.
certainly has. Oh, go
Uh
ahead.
huh.
Sorry.
No, there's probably like weird echoey noises all around. So it's not very comforting at all.
Yes, it is completely uh, alien in comparison to being out in the forest where sounds don't reverberate back to you, and it's very clear what the source is for all of the natural noises that he's hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's not like that, and the sounds are very unusual to him. The passage itself is fairly straightforward. I mean, the directions you were given uh, were perfect. You arrive there in only like an hour time. It takes you virtually no time to get there. When you arrive, you come to an open square room that is quite vast. It's about 400 or 500 feet
Oh, wow.
in each wall, and there's four pillars in the center supporting the roof. And
Mm-hmm.
in the center of it is a large sculpture of a uh, elf shaking the hand of a dwarf. It doesn't
Really?
seem to be. There's no name or anything, or there's no it's not obvious who these elf and dwarf are,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a very detailed statue that is in relatively good shape, except for the muck and soot and stuff that has accumulated on it. And you're staring at this statue when your three friends show up behind you.
Calorio will
Magnificent.
stand there in disbelief actually, because this could be construed as a positive sign, an omen even. And what are we using for light?
I assume you have some torches. I mean,
Okay.
you can. I mean, you're not blind in the darkness, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, you are. It's much easier to see detail far away if you have torches.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can only see about maybe 15 feet in front of you, and
Oh wow.
to being able. I mean, you can see shapes and stuff, but being
Mm-hmm.
able to see detail, you would only be able to see about 15 feet in front of you in without these torches.
Okay.
Except for doesn't
Your
Falcon have
eyes are
dark vision?
sharp, but you don't have you don't have dark or infravision or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
But
Um,
you know, your eyes adapt, and the dwarves are used to it, uh,
mhm.
and the elves have very keen eyesight.
uh, he'll move quickly up to the statue, or statues, and actually reach out and run a hand over the surface, of the stone,
Hmm.
as if to like, uh, almost as if he wants, like, is trying to get like, uh, almost like an emotional, contact, or uh, like a sign of encouragement, you know, from the display that's there.
Okay.
Uh, Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
So the statue is larger than life size.
Mm-hmm.
So are you like climbing up to
No,
like
no.
touch, or are you talking about the base?
The base, yeah, the
Oh, okay.
base. Yeah, it may even be like a foot or something, whatever he can reach out to, to just get some physical contact with, and especially since you said or noted that the detail was almost lifelike, almost, or extreme, um, I don't know if Calriel has ever even heard of who the craftsperson is that made this statue. Whether or not he can tell if it's a dwarven hand or elven hand, but he kind of stands there for a moment, in awe and reverence, and he definitely sees that as a positive. And he'll let the rest of the party know that this definitely is a good sign of what is to come.
Yeah, so when you rub your hand against the base of the statue, all of the dust and soot uh, wipes away to a almost like brilliantly white stone that it was carved out of. Uh, in fact, you've never seen a Cowriel has never seen any stone like this. Uh, it must be something that the dwarves mined in Moria itself. What is the rest of the group doing?
Portland, did you want to do something first? Otherwise,
Borland,
I have
yeah,
some stuff.
I'll
Go ahead.
just say what I was thinking. Borland's thinking immediate thought is the same thing, right? Like, is it dwarf or elven craft? It's probably dwarf. I assume it's dwarven. But also, like, do I recognize, like, is this is this something I would recognize, like, lore wise? But otherwise than that, I don't have any thoughts. Just, generally, Borland is super duper, like, this is super in line with Borland's, like, mindset and mentality. The reason why he likes Elwing and wants to go on this mission and impress Elwing is because he wants to restore the glory of the dwarves, which includes Borland believes that the mission of Moria was to create a space that's like dwarf and elven friendly. Like, this is all about dwarf and elven friendship. That's why Elwing is my fellowship companion or whatever. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't have any I need to do.
Okay, all right, and yeah, so Borland doesn't know uh, who the craftsman of this would be, but he does suspect it is a dwarf, uh, based off of the styling.
And it's
Uh,
magnificent. I love it.
yes, and the stone, obviously.
Oh yeah, clearly. Stone
All
choice
right,
was exceptional.
Eric, what's Faldor doing?
All right.
He has some clues based off of the runes that he associated with this the secret opening that is supposed to be accessible in this area.
All right. So first of all, Dor will kind of make a comments like, seems like this was a good way to go then, eh, fellas? And then then he he wants to start to try to figure out this room. So he is going to do a scan of the room to try to see if anything like jumps out at him, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like
Um,
to use one of my distinctive features to try to help me find like the runes and stuff. And I'm thinking the rhymes of lore description would help with this,
okay.
which I think I'll just put it in chat here. But I guess I should read it out loud for the people at home, I guess. Rhymes of lore are short verses created by many cultures to help them remember significant facts from ancient history which might otherwise be lost. Scholars of Middle Earth credit much of their ancient knowledge to such rhymes. So I would
Yeah.
like that to fit into my role somehow.
Uh, yeah. You can certainly use that distinctive feature.
So would that be
Um,
like a bonus die or something if I roll that?
so distinct. I'm double checking on distinctive features because I believe.
There's
I
some
didn't
term
remember.
that gives you like insight or something that you have to
Yeah.
click on it to get the option to even click on.
Mm,
It's weird. Like when you click on your roll, it'll There's some other thing you click on, and then you can see like, oh, there's the
Oh, the inspiration.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I know
one.
what you're talking about. You have to have
Yes, yes,
hope.
yes. Yeah. So it becomes so using a distinctive feature basically makes you inspired for this role. So if you spend a point of hope, you'll
Hmm.
get 2 bonus die instead of 1.
Okay. Do I get?
So
It's dark down here, right? So do I get 3 bonus
Ooh.
die? Dark
Ooh.
deeds.
um
Dark for dark
That's like that's
business.
4, right? That's exactly 4. Oh, actually, it's not.
I'm not sure.
sure. Sure.
Basically, it would be like double inspiration. I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh. Oh, because you're already
So
using a distinctive
yeah,
feature.
yeah. But that's what dark
I'm
for dark business is. I have inspiration when underground or in the dark.
I'm going to guess that you cannot use a distinctive feature twice.
For like
That's
Yeah,
fair.
special
Uh,
ends.
yeah.
so yeah, so I'm going to say that you cannot get 3 hope or 3 bonus die by using 2 distinctive features and 1 point of hope.
So I was just trying to do that.
Worth
Hmm.
it.
No, that's pretty cool though. Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can throw in there. Book of Moria, my Moria,
The Book of Moria. This is not
Moria historian, some
known
lore.
lore. Yeah, it's not known lore, so it's not going to be in
Mm,
your book.
too obscure,
Uh,
kind of.
this is something that you know researched. You remember reading one time back in the library in Erebor,
Okay,
and but it is not in the book that you brought with you.
gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
oh well.
all right. Can I try to milk it any way else?
Hey,
I
You
don't
can
it,
think
try to
I
get
can.
help from other people.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to help, I'll
it is
say,
lore.
yeah,
Okay.
uh,
Uh,
I'll be like, Calriel, do you see anything as
That's
I see he's enamored with the statue and like
a
touching it and stuff.
that's a good word for it. Yeah, he'll especially once he uh as he rubs the grime away and sees the brilliant bright stone underneath, he'll kind of start just like maybe reciting out loud some of the passages that he may have read from the archives or libraries.
okay, so you're using lore rather than like scan or explore or something. Okay, all right,
Yeah, if that's
sounds good.
possible.
Sure, yeah,
So,
you're
and then
trained
I
in it,
just
so you can use it.
okay. So I would spend a point of hope. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
So
Borland, i- is Borland going to help?
I am helping by holding a torch here, so you can see crevices and stuff. But
There
I
you
I
like
don't
go.
it.
know if that's
Okay,
I
that
a.
like
sounds
it.
like you're
Moral
not.
support.
Sounds like you're not spending any hope then. I hope you can see the runes with his light.
Hmm.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask to try to milk some more points out of you, John. Does my broken spell virtue help at all? Since that lets me understand a couple runes, I guess. Does that help in any way?
Isn't that tied to a specific ability?
It's a virtue, broken
Yeah.
spells. I mean, that's
Oh,
not that it. This is going beyond what was in the book. I'm just saying, would that give like I don't know,
yeah.
like a modifier of some kind, like a +1 or something with that? Since hey, I'm familiar with a handful of runes. Do I
Oh,
see any?
broken spells lets you just
Oh,
succeed. Broken spells is a blank. You win.
Correct, but that
uh,
I don't have anything. I'm not using anything related to that. I'm just basically
yeah.
RP wise. Is that anything?
I, no, I don't
Okay.
think. I mean, your ability to like create or I'm not sure how your broken spells works exactly, but I mean your familiarity with runes may stem from that, but it's not going to give you any sort of bonus.
Okay. All right, that's all I need to know. Just trying to milk that cow there. Okay.
Oh, I understand. So nothing comes out,
Yep.
right?
All right. I think she's
I think
dry
that's
right
where
now,
you're
so
at.
let's do it. All right. So I'm using a point. I am inspired. I got support from companion,
Okay.
not a fellowship focus. Penalty or bonus die. I don't think I got
No,
any of those. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay, so inspired, support from companion. I'm favored, which it already has on there, right?
I guess.
Yes,
Yeah, it should know.
it should be. Favored, ill favored says feet die. Is that I assume it already knows that. Okay, yeah, you said that. Okay, there we go. Great success.
Oh my God, that's almost
Nice.
double what
Yeah,
you needed.
that's cool.
Maybe you should argue
Okay.
for that extra point.
I wanted to be sure.
So you did get, yeah, you did get a great success.
I did get a great
So,
success.
all right. So the Calriel starts, giving you some ideas, and you realize that there's probably something underneath of all of this dust and dirt that has accumulated
Mm.
there.
Mm.
And so you start, you tell everyone to start like just rubbing away the dirt like Calriel did or, around the base of the statue. And eventually, the four pillars, you clear those of, about as high as you can reach, and you make out the faint inscription of the runes, one on each pillar, uh, on the four, on those four pillars, but there's a fifth rune that you can't seem to find anywhere. But the fifth rune is uh, basically implies a direction as to
Mm.
where uh, you can find the secret door.
Mm.
It is. I'm trying to imagine how these runes work.
Mhm.
So I guess I'm thinking it may be like um, I forget what the exact term is, but like Asian languages have symbols that represent like maybe phrases
Mhm.
or words and that sort of thing.
Yep.
The
Hieroglyphic type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that sort of thing. So this fifth, uh, the four runes that you find on the pillars are just about uh, regular adjectives like bravery and
Mhm.
stoutness and that sort of thing. But the fifth one is means uh, a way of passage or a means of travel,
Mhm.
and that does not appear on any of the four statues. With the great success, the extra one, I will tell you that there you can faintly make out a very intricate iris that is painted onto the eyes of the elf.
Oh,
Hmm.
Ariel,
And
you're a bit taller than me. Take a look at the elven statue's eyes there. What do you see with your
Yeah, but
keen
that's a
elven
good like
eyes?
what, 12 feet up or so?
uh, well, yeah, it's about 12
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, so it's about like 10 to 12 feet. So you just need to
High.
climb a couple feet
Oh, I can?
to
Okay.
get it. Yeah, so I'm not going to make you roll to do that. It's not that difficult.
Okay.
There's plenty of limbs, stone limbs, and
Mhm.
stuff that you can use as footholds.
Mhm.
Uh, but what are you going to do exactly?
Uh, Cariel will uh set he'll lean his bow up against the base of this particular statue, and then he'll kind of clear a spot of the dust and whatever, so as to hopefully lessen his chance of slipping. And then he will grab a leg and kind of haul himself up, and then maybe stand on a or use an outstretched or the crook of an arm of the statue, to pull himself up so he can like actually try to see eye to eye to the statue.
All right. Yeah. And getting this close, you can see that
Move the
the
light closer.
yeah, the two irises are clearly looking in a particular direction.
Okay.
Uh, and it was covered with so much muck and slime and stuff and moisture that has accumulated on the statues that it wasn't quite clear from where you're at. You know, follow the uh, where the eye is looking several times, and you feel confident you can locate that area on the wall.
Okay. All right. I will wave. I'll wave my hand if possible, kind of directing uh, uh, Elwing. Over to the left a little more. Okay, too far. Go to the right, and then I'll say that's it. Somewhere over there, or somewhere in that direction. That's where the eye's looking.
All right, who's going over there?
Oh, I thought Elwing was because we
Well, I
expected
mean,
trap,
I just.
so
I'll,
she.
I'll hold the light. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
I'll
okay.
wander over there. I got light. Yeah,
You're the
Hellwing.
I
guru.
sure, I sure hope you can see this rune. So, all right, so we're sending Elwing over there.
Perfect.
Only because there's no danger do I approve of this. But
Okay.
Elwing goes over and she clears away some of the dirt here
She's probably
and
got the
makes
sharpest
out.
eyes of those guys
Yeah,
anyway.
she's able to make out the fifth rune,
Hmm.
uh, and she gestures for Faldor to come over to verify it's the right one, and
There you go.
she gently, she presses on it, prods at it, tries to trace her finger around it, but it does not seem to be
Father's like,
doing
no, 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 do
anything.
this.
And what is Faldor going to? What is this exactly?
That's a good question. Um,
Can we team riddle
can
this?
he? Yeah, can he decipher it in any way?
Uh, well, I mean, it's the rune that should lead the way. Are
Kind of
you?
like
I
a
mean,
hobo mark or whatever,
A
Is it
hobo
kind of
Can we
mark.
like
use
that?
the
yeah, but I
rune?
mean,
What is the
so
rune
this
on?
is one of the so this is one, like I said, this is a very large square room, and this is a particular spot on
Mm-hmm.
one of the walls
Mm-hmm.
in the room that's about 300 feet, or I think I said 400 feet before across. Like each
Yeah.
wall is
Huge,
Yeah.
400
huge,
feet. Yes,
echoey.
yeah. So it took some time for for Elwing to find this rune based off of
Mm-hmm.
Auriel's screaming directions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but the I mean, it doesn't see. It's just inscribed like in this random spot on this large wall.
Can we?
It doesn't.
Can I make a point to say that Calriel wasn't screaming just so we don't get more Sauron's attention?
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's fine. Yes, I did. I
Whispering.
did use the word screaming. That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Use hand movements.
Whispering
Yes.
urgently.
Yeah, stage whispering. Um, uh, what did? Well, he's gonna try to push it in, I guess. Like push it in a wall type
There you
thing.
go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he leans into it. It doesn't move, and then Elwing contributes. And as soon as both of you are pushing it,
Hmm.
the rune flashes
Mm.
with a subtle light, and then the wall shifts and slides out of the way,
Wow.
exposing the lost citadel of the ringsmiths.
Mm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So you are.
all
Black.
black.
We're black here. Just
Oh, it's all
FYI.
black.
Quick, somebody bring a torch.
It's beautiful.
All right. As you light your torch,
There
it
we
lights up,
go. Oh.
exposing the intricate area where the
Hmm.
Celebrimbor and Narvi collaborated with several other dwarf artisans to create the
Mhm.
5 rings of power. You're
Wow.
coming in from right here.
Hmm.
You
Oh,
can
wow.
see this isn't to scale, so you don't need to
Yeah,
measure
yeah,
it. You're not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be
Okay.
this is a landmark, so this is like an adventure site.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, you're not doing a journey or anything through here. This is not to scale. This, I mean, it's not the same scale as the Mines
Yeah,
of
it's
Moria. This is like
yeah.
one little room on there.
Right, yeah. Okay. So that area to the west-ish or southwest-ish is the secret door? Is that what
no,
we're
it's up here is where we
this is
came
it?
in at.
No. Is this what we just discovered where I'm pinging? Is this the
No,
secret here?
no,
No, this whole map is.
The
Oh,
statue's out here.
yes,
this whole
yes,
chamber.
The
Wow. Okay.
yes.
statue's
I
out
thought
here.
this was the chamber we were in. Okay. All right, my mistake. Okay. I understand now. Wow. Doors don't do anything when you guys don't believe in doing stuff halfway.
It's magnificent.
Jeez.
Okay, well, so we're just walking in right now, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do we get a
Aldor?
sense?
Yep.
Is there any kind of
Yep.
sense when we come in? Is there like a foreboding sense or a peaceful sense or?
Yeah, what is the soundtrack?
So
Tell me about the score.
this,
Yeah, what's the soundtrack
th-
tell me right now?
yeah.
Yeah.
So there is a very eerie music playing in the background
Oh,
as
wow.
you know,
I,
this has clearly not been disturbed in quite some time.
mm,
Uh, there is uh, the let me describe this outer area.
mm-hmm,
Uh, it is there is all these little rooms and offshoots. There's these 8 pillars that are supporting the ceiling above you.
mm-hmm,
Uh, it is obvious from the artwork and carvings and stuff that are inside of the walls and those 8 pillars that great time and care were made in crafting this room. It appears that this area was primarily used for planning and
mm-hmm.
possibly sleeping for all of the artisans as they, were off taking a rest from crafting the rings.
Okay.
Uh, the building, or I guess it's not I guess it is a building. Ahead of you
Mm-hmm,
is the main chamber where uh, the crafting of the rings was performed. And from the outside, you can see that this was to a scale larger than is traditional for a dwarf. The openings are significantly taller, most
oh,
likely
okay.
to accommodate Celebrimbor and any other elves that accompany him.
Mm,
But the building itself, Cowriel and Elwing notice, is adorned with ornamentation that they would associate with the elves.
oh, wow. Okay.
That there's trees and
Mm-hmm,
leaves and birds carved into the stone up around the top,
mm-hmm.
and each of the windows is reminiscent of a star.
Mm. Wow. Okay.
The door to this building, which you can kind of see from the inside here,
Are we
right
crossing through
there.
it right now?
Yeah.
We're crossing through. We're entering
Oh,
it.
you're not crossing through. I'm describing it from the outside.
Okay, got
Uh,
it.
There is uh, the door is wide open,
Hmm.
but there is a skeleton that is propped up against the wall. It
Hmm.
seems to be of a man based off of its height,
Hmm.
and the his flesh and everything has rotted away, obviously, but the remnants of his metal armor seems to be mismatched,
Hmm.
and his sword is fallen to the side. It's broken. It looks like it may
Hmm.
have shattered in
Hmm.
combat,
Hmm.
uh, but it looks like he may have been a looter that found his way inside of here
Really?
and died fighting off something.
Mm.
Looks dusty.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's obviously been here, and his flesh was probably eaten by like rats and other
Mm.
unsavory things. And
Is he like propped up against the wall?
Hmm.
yes, so it looks like he just the wall right next to the door. It looks
Yeah.
like he he died of a injury and like fell against the wall and slid down.
And this
Okay.
is right at the secret door, kind of like entryway, the passage from the secret door.
Yes, yep, it's
Okay.
right next.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, no,
The-
No,
no, it's
it's
right,
inside the
it's
chamber.
right, it's right there.
Okay.
So
It's
so
right
we're
outside
walking
this
through this
door.
doorway. There's a
Okay.
big room in front of us, and then on the other side we can see a big doorway with a skeleton.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I was just trying to put together in my mind whether
Mhm.
he must have come from another way, you know,
Uh,
and
Oh,
that, you
I
know
oh,
what
mean,
I
I see.
mean. That's
this
what I'm
clearly
that's what I'm
happened
trying
so
to
long
figure
Maybe.
out.
ago. I don't know if we can determine what happened to him. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's another way in and out of here. Is what
I'm
I was
guessing
getting
we
at.
can get a
So.
closer look. Maybe there's a trap in the doorway.
That's kind of was wondering if he got like impaled by a spike that came through the wall or something.
These are
Doesn't seem very
mortgages, not
elf-like, but
not Greyhawk
Yeah,
boots.
this is elf and dwarf. Remember?
the construction here is amazing. I can't wait to get inside. We have to see what they've done, and I believe the
Okay.
orcs doesn't seem like the orcs have been here.
All
This
right.
is good. Can we
Okay,
seal the door
Taldor.
behind us?
That was my
Good
next
question.
question.
Uh,
Yeah.
the secret door that you opened, or the door to
Mm-hmm.
the building?
Mm-mm.
The secret
Secret
door.
door.
Yeah. Yes, it does look like it can be sealed behind you and can likely be reopened uh,
You
by pushing on it.
Okay.
want to stand outside and test it? Sorry,
Well, we need
we
two
don't
of
have to.
us to do that.
We don't have to do that. All
No,
right.
I'm sure this isn't a tomb. It's that's not what it is. So I'm sure we
Well,
can
it's a tomb for
figure
at
it
least
out.
one guy.
A
So
place for elves and dwarves, and look at what happens to the man who tried to come here.
Humans.
I
All
imagine we're
right,
just
but
moseying into this chamber. I'm not like I don't have my guard up. I'm just gonna walk into the center of it and like look around, like just have my stuff on my head.
yeah, it looks. You're obviously Borland's taking in the intricate, uh,
mm,
you know, artistry that was done to create all of these carvings, but there doesn't seem it looks like this entire area has been completely picked clean.
Hmm.
oh,
You take
it's
a
that
peek
impressive.
inside of some of these rooms and
Hmm.
it's just barren, like the even the furniture and stuff that's been in here has been taken.
Hmm. Oh
um,
wow.
there is virtually nothing except the the carved the carved stone that is built into
Yeah.
uh, the walls. That's the only thing that was left behind, and
Yeah.
likely
I
because of the difficulty to
I
extract it.
I doubt if there are any traps in here because of the amount of activity that
Yep.
took place at one time or
Yep.
another. Yeah, it's been looted. Uh, so and
So because there's been looter activity, my priority is looking for evidence of signs of orcs. That's my
hmm
priority. Like that's what I'm looking for when
Yep.
we're.
That's a good idea.
Is there any way to? Well, Cariel will start to move to take a closer look at the human, the remains,
Okay.
um, to see if there's like any kind of indication of like regional, or is this just like bandit armor he's wearing? If there's nothing,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, particular about it, then he'll keep going.
it is. It does seem to be like piecemeal armor, like it was cobbled together from
Yeah,
whatever he could find.
yeah,
That leads you to suspect that this was probably a looter
okay,
that came to a fate he
Mm.
probably deserved.
okay.
Um, I mean, were you trying to find anything else
Well,
out
it,
about
it,
him?
it definitely it definitely upon quick glance, it definitely he's not wearing any kind of like military uniform or anything like that. He's wearing piecemeal armor, so that's fine. And then the other thing I was interested in was that you said that his weapon was shattered.
Mm.
Yes.
Are there signs of any kind of like, does he have like orc or goblin arrows in the remains, or is there any sign or
Cause of death.
anything
Cause
that
of
I can
death.
Give
tell what it? Yes, thank you.
yeah.
Cause of
Give
death.
yeah. Give me a scan roll to see if
Okay.
anything jumps
Okay.
out at you
On
as
top.
you look
Okay.
over his corpse.
Okay. Which may give us a clue as to what we're dealing with. Yeah, I got nothing to help me out with that either. Okay, scan it is.
I
Oh, oh,
will. I'll give you a help. Can I use healing to help him to kind of see cause of death through that?
Yes.
Right. And
okay,
can
that'll
I
give me.
use a
Oh,
fellowship point instead of a hope point?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. That's fine. That's the same thing in the end.
Yeah.
okay. All
Can you
right.
guys deduct that the fellowship points?
I think so.
So that will give me support from a companion.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And roll. Okay.
Woohoo.
Great.
Success.
All
Yes.
right. Yes. You start, Calriel starts, scanning over and moving pieces of his armor,
Mm-hmm.
and Faldor, points out the significance of some of the nicks and
Mm-hmm.
broken bones.
Mm-hmm.
And between the two of you, you're able to determine that this was he was killed in combat.
Mm-hmm.
There's several wounds that went all the way down to the bone,
Oh, okay.
uh, and based off of the looking around at the remnants of his shattered sword, you can
Mm-hmm.
see a few pieces of broken or chipped metal that you think came from the orcish sword of some sort, or
Okay.
scimitar.
Okay. Okay. Uh, as Calriel is kneeling above the remains, because it's not a corpse anymore, I guess it's just bones. He'll kind of like gingerly you know, uh, kind of move an arm bone, a bone here or there to take a closer look, and then he'll as he like sees the damage uh, to the remains, he'll point it out to Faldor and say, "You see this here? And what about this looks like this? What do you think?" And then after a few moments, he'll brush his hands off and stand up. And there's nothing surprising here. We know that there's orc activity. So the unfortunate thing is that there seems to be. I was hoping, since this chamber was hidden or concealed, that this may be an area of refuge for us.
Yeah.
But shaking his head, he says, "Unfortunately, it looks like the orcs are in every corner,
Yeah.
of this place."
So we've
So,
seen an orc and a human in here,
and humans,
or
yeah,
evidence of
yeah,
both, rather. So,
yeah, yeah.
like what Moreland said, there's probably another entrance to this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess if we want, we can try to find that and secure this, or just kind of explore what we can here and then go about our way.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep our eyes and ears open and
Yeah,
see hopefully what we can find and
yeah.
make do. You know.
Hmm.
So okay.
Right. I guess onward and upward. I guess.
Okay, so we'll continue in the chamber, I guess. Continue in.
All right, you're gonna try to enter
Yeah.
the main structure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or tail
Uh,
tie, looking
as
around.
as
Cautiously.
you as you are about to pass through the threshold of the
Mm-hmm.
door, this overwhelming feeling of foreboding
Oh